I want to start this video off by saying Danny Garcia, in my eyes, is probably the most underrated fighter of his era. I'm going to go a step further and say that Danny Garcia is more Hall of Fame than Triple G. Anybody who wants to question that, we can definitely go through with that. But Danny Garcia is more Hall of Fame qualified than Triple G. And that'll be the title of this video. Because I think him, after his last fight with Lara, I heard a lot of people bashing him for getting stopped and quitting on the stool or something like that. But if you seen Danny Garcia fight in his career and the names he's fought, if the man gets in the ring with Lara and he can't continue, he can't continue. That's all it was to it. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. Because if you seen this guy fight throughout his career, you wouldn't be thinking of just the one fight with Lara and be like, oh man, he ain't got no career like that. This dude has fought the best each and every time. Each and every time he's fought the best. Each and every time. You can look up and down his resume. He's tried to fight everybody. And he's fought a lot of American fighters as well. It's a lot of guys that don't have a lot of American fighters on their resume. They just don't. There's a lot of guys that don't have a lot of Americans on their resume. And Danny Garcia is a person who keeps American fighters on their resume because he knows those are the toughest fights. And those are the fights that people wanted to see. And if you look up any other guy's resume, they don't have a lot of Americans on their resume. They just don't. And the ones they have, like Triple G, if you look at the American fighters he has on the resume, Gabe Rosado, Curtis Stevens, Willie Monroe Jr., those are the Dominique Wade. Those are the American fighters he fought. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing conversations about who's Hall of Fame or who's not. Danny Garcia is more Hall of Fame than a Gennady Golovkin. It's not even a conversation, bro. It's becoming a popularity contest, to be honest with you. And people will take this as being negative or anything like that. Bro, the truth should not be negative. It's the truth. Why do we have to push back on the truth so much? Because people's feelings are involved. It's the truth, man. A guy like Danny Garcia should not even be bashed after his last fight the way he performed, because of look at who he's fought. That kind of confused me in plenty of ways. I was confused. I'm like, man, this dude got a resume the way he is. He's moving up to 60 to fight Lara. I think that was his first. It was actually at 57. It was a catch weight. It was actually at 157. And we know how long Lara had been at 54. Danny Garcia was a guy who was at 140 at a certain point, 47. Then he fought Jose Benavidez at 54. That was his first fight. So he's only had 2 fights at 54. But if you look at his resume, man, this guy has a resume. And people overlook him because he lost to Sean Porter. On paper, he's supposed to lose to a Sean Porter. Sean Porter only lost 4 times. And look who Sean Porter lost to. And he only got stopped once. When you have a circle of guys like Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, bro, you're going to have 3 losses if all of y'all are fighting each other. You're going to have 3 or 4 losses. So that was automatically 3 losses right there. But when you're fighting the best, that's what happens. The reason why other guys have 2 losses or whatever, because they wouldn't jump in hoops like that. But I don't think Danny Garcia gets enough credit for what he's done for the sport of boxing. Dude has been carrying the sport. I know PBC gets a lot of backlash. Okay, but Danny Garcia, he's not somebody who should be getting backlash off of what he's done. He's contributed to the sport of boxing before PBC and after. So he's gonna always be involved. He's putting on his own promotional fights as well, but when it comes to his name in the sport of boxing, I feel like people don't really give him his credit as far as what he's done. Like, dude has really been putting on a lot of big matches over the years. He has a fight coming up next week against Gonzalez. Gonzalez is a tough fighter who he almost beat the guy that beat Sabril Matias. He almost became the guy who was going to fight Matias if he would have won that fight. But he ended up losing and career went in a different direction. But Danny Garcia is going to have a fight with him coming up soon on October 18th in Brooklyn. But I just wanted to use this example because it's a lot of fighters, man, who are really Hall of Fame qualified and really don't take the easy way. They're not looking for the big fights only. Like, dude has really put himself in position to fight a lot of tough fights. And Danny Garcia should definitely be respected. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.